Superstars, it's me, S.A.P. Super. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Shania, aka S.A.P. Super, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a What's on My iPhone video. Before we start this video, I have two things to tell y'all. Fact number one, that is my brother's poster of Odell Beckham Jr., if you were wondering, and it's in my room, which is okay, it's cool, whatever. Fact number two, if you're not already subscribed, you should definitely subscribe down below to become a member of my Superstar family, and click the notification bell so you won't miss a video and you won't be late. And without further ado, let's get right on to the video. Alright, so we're going to screen record right now. So this is my home screen. It says Shine Bright, and it's 4 pictures of me. One is in black and white. This is the first page of apps on my phone. All of these are the normal apps that come with the iPhone, so I shouldn't really have to explain those. Then this is the second page of apps that come with my phone, and these are also apps that come with an iPhone. These are usually the apps that people put in like an extra folder, but I don't have it in an extra folder. I just have it there because some of them I still use. So yeah, like voice memos. I have over 177 voice memos. Then when you go to the next page, we have the first box is social. And in social, I have Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Twitter, I don't have I have to have a Twitter to use Twitter. But I don't use Twitter. I just use it to like look at other people's things. Instagram, I have a personal one and then one for y'all. If y'all want to go to the public one, then y'all can go. I can show y'all what it looks like. If y'all want to go to the public Instagram, here you go. You can find videos of me singing songs, and you can get updated about new music coming. Also, we have Snapchat, and that's for my close friends and close family. And then we have Pinterest, which I just use for inspiration for DIYs and all fun stuff like that. Then we have Spotify. I use that. I create a whole bunch of playlists on Spotify, and then I'll listen to whichever one I'm in the mood for. So yeah, this is my Spotify. Then we have Soundcloud, which I mainly use for my own music, but I do use it to listen to Lauren Daigle music too, because that's the best music there is, right? Then there's Pulse to check my notifications for SoundCloud. So yeah, I can see all y'all who like my music on SoundCloud. If you want to go see my music on SoundCloud, it will be in the description box below, so click that link and you can go to my SoundCloud. Next is Pandora. I use it for like the Pandora Premium, so I can click whatever song I want. And then there's Bands in Town, which tells me who's performing when and when they're in town for me, like when they're in my city. Yeah. Then we have games. There's a whole bunch of games, so I'm not going to show y'all how all of them work because it's a lot of games. But one of my favorites to play is called Cut It. I'll show y'all how this one works real quick. So, you're basically trying to cut it in half and get it 50-50 on both sides, like I just did, and I didn't even plan that. Wow. So that's all you gotta do. Just try to get it 50-50 on both sides, cut it in half perfectly. That's all. That's all it is to it. And then there's a whole bunch of other games. Some of them you've probably seen before. I'm sure there's like one out of all these million games that I have that you might have, and you might be like, oh, I know how that works. So yeah, those are all my games. Then I have Watch. On Watch, I have Netflix. This is my Netflix. So this is my Netflix. If you've never seen Netflix before, this is what it looks like. It's glorious, right? Then I have YouTube. I'm pretty sure y'all know how YouTube works. Then there's YT Studio, which is like all the stuff for my YT. But it's just all of like my views, and it lets me know how my videos are doing in the first 3 hours it's up, the first 20 hours it's up, the first 28 days it's up. It lets me know how my videos are doing. Let's just say it like that. It lets me know everything about my YouTube channel that I need to know. Then I have Fonto. If you've never seen how Fonto works, if you're a YouTuber or want to be a YouTuber, you should definitely get Fonto because it's the best thing there is. So I'll show y'all really quickly. If I wanted to get a purple wallpaper or something, and then I want to add something to it on my iPhone and change the font to whatever I want. Done. Change the color to whatever I want. And then I could make this into like my thumbnail if I wanted. if I wanted. I don't want to. But like if I wanted to make this as my thumbnail for my YouTube video, I could. It's very simple. But you should definitely get it if you want to be a YouTuber or if you're trying to be a YouTuber. Then there's Pic Collage, which I don't really use to make collages of pictures. I use it for other stuff or other purposes, but it's to make a collage of pictures. Then I have VSCO. I don't post on VSCO, but I do like edit pictures on there. Not many because I barely use filters like that on a lot of my pictures, but you know, if I ever want to. I have Giant Square. I have Canon Classic, which is very fun and very cool. Let's take a picture real quick. Very simple. And then you go to your camera roll and you see the picture that you just took. What? And it's like with a whole bunch of cool filters and stuff, and I really love it. Then there's Into Live, which turns a video into a live photo. Fuji is the same thing as the Canon, just slightly different. VHS app is the same thing as Canon and Fuji. It's just for videos instead of pictures, but with different filters, way different filters. And then iMovie, I don't use anymore, but when I first started my YouTube, like first started my YouTube, I did use iMovie, and I used a whole bunch of other apps too that did not work at all, but ultimately I used iMovie. Then there's coloring. I color a lot. Here's color by number, some of the stuff I've colored. And then I have recolor, which lets you color however you want, and this is some of the stuff I've colored. Then I have keyboard stuff, and I have Rainbow Key, Bitmoji, and Jiffy or Giphy. Then there's extra, the extra stuff. In the extra folder, I have famous birthdays to see whose birthday's on what day. Then there's Quizlet. Quizlet I use for school. Then there's Daily Quote. It gives you a daily quote every day. Today's daily quote is, "You don't get many chances to pay back what's been done for you. Take them." And then there's Whirligig, where you spin the wheel, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You just spin a wheel. Then there's this page. It says YOLO on it. So these letters are like apps on your phone. But when you tap on them, it takes you to something called iPhoneLetters.com. I put it there so I can see the background of my phone, because sometimes I like to change the background on my phone. And you can't always see what it says because there's apps on top of it. And so here's my background on my phone. It is a constellation, and then there's a quote from a song that says, "I will send out an army to find you. In the middle of the darkest night, it's true, I will rescue you." And it's from the song Rescue by Lauren Daigle, and I'll sing it for you. "I will send out an army to find you. In the middle of the darkest night, it's true, I will rescue you." So, yeah. And it's one of my favorite songs by Lauren Daigle, so that's why I put it up there. And the constellation, my zodiac sign is a Cancer. That's the constellation for the zodiac sign Cancer. And so that's why it's there. So that pretty much completes what's on my iPhone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't, that is A-okay. Make sure you subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed. And if you have any other questions about what's on my iPhone, you can comment them down below. And that's pretty much it. I love you guys so much. Peace out, superstars.